These are sort of, I call it essential cheeses because there's one in each kind of important category to me anyway. On this board, we have three hard cheeses, Appenzeller, which is a nutty Swiss cheese. And these are all cow's milk cheeses. The middle one here is a Comté. It's a French version of a Swiss type cheese. And the last one is a British cheddar, Barber's 1833 Reserve cheddar. The Appenzeller is, in my view, the best possible wine to have with a really good French white Burgundy, like a Puligny Montrachet or a Montrachet. It's an amazing pairing. So while we don't have that here today, I recommend that you try that if you like white Burgundy.
Bob, we have a question from Heather Bryant. Which out of these is your favorite?
Of these, I really like the Koenig, which is a surprise since it's an American cheese. And it's creamy, and it's a combination of goat cheese and cow's milk cheese. It's very creamy, and because it's a combination, it has attributes of both goat's milk and cow's milk, and it's an amazing cheese. It's made in upstate New York. A dairy called Nettle Meadow, and it's a real achievement for an American firm to come to something that is so unusual and yet stands up to the brie that it's sitting next to, which is very good too.
Here goes Jess with a big wheel.
Well, the brie is a Normandy French cheese. It's a 45% butterfat cheese, and it is creamy, and the longer we leave it out, the creamier it'll get. It's the French ones, I really do like them better than the duplicates in the United States. There are many that are good, but the French ones are really the best in my view. And then on top of that, there's a Camembert, which has a little more of a nutty kind of a flavor than the brie, but it's also a high butterfat content cheese. So on this board, we have three blues. Sort of the most grown up of the blues is Stilton, Blue Stilton. It's a British cheese and UK, and it is kind of an adult version of a blue. Then next to that is a really soft, sweet Gorgonzola, barely blue, very young cheese, and it like all of them goes well with Beaujolais. And the final one is Roquefort, the traditional blue, and I think the best. Very salty, soft, if you leave it out like we did, and a pungent Roquefort blue cheese. So that's the blue board for today. Yeah. Well, that's the stinkiest of the cheeses. So start there. This one is particularly ripe. It's runny and ripe and probably a little bit over the hill. It is pungent and one of my very favorites. Then next to that, there's a Taleggio, an Italian cheese that's semi-soft and stinky also. And the last cheese on the board is a soft goat cheese called Humboldt Fog from California Dairy. And it is another favorite. I recommend it to you all. If you're a goat cheese fan, this is high up on my list of goat cheeses. So hope you enjoy them.
Mhm.